3 years into being with Eva, I believed I had everything figured out. To everyone around us, we were that perfect couple. Friends would often comment on how well we fit together, and I let myself fall into that same illusion. Eva was stunning, brilliant, and her fiery, passionate energy had me completely hooked. We had spent countless nights talking about our future, marriage, children, a shared life until we grew old. I was certain she was the person I was meant to be with forever. But life has a way of blindsiding you when you least expect it. One Friday evening, I wrapped up work earlier than usual. I was eager to surprise her. To do something thoughtful for once after weeks of us being too busy for real connection. I stopped by her favorite sushi place, picked up her go-to rolls, and grabbed a bottle of wine she loved. I pictured us curled up together, laughing, eating, enjoying a simple night in. It felt like the perfect plan. When I pulled into the driveway, her car was already there. That surprised me. She usually worked late. As I walked up to the apartment, something felt strange. The living room was dark, unusually quiet, almost unnerving. Inside, I set the food and wine down, calling out her name. No answer. That's when I noticed the small details. Her shoes by the door. The ones she always wore when going out. Her purse was tossed lazily on the couch. She was definitely home. My chest tightened as I stood still, listening. Then I heard it, a muffled laugh. Hers. From the bedroom. My stomach dropped instantly. Seconds later, a deeper voice joined hers. Every step I took toward that door felt heavier than the last. My pulse pounded in my ears, drowning out every rational thought. When I pushed the bedroom door open just a crack, I saw enough to shatter everything I thought I knew. Eva, my Eva, was in bed with another man. I froze. My brain couldn't catch up with what my eyes were seeing. Anger and heartbreak surged all at once, but instead of storming in, screaming, or demanding answers, I backed away quietly. I closed the door and walked back into the living room like a ghost. I sat there, staring at nothing, numb and hollow, my world collapsing silently around me. Minutes later, Eva strolled out, wrapped in a robe, her hair a mess. She looked at me with irritation, not shame, as if I was the one inconveniencing her. "Oh, you're home," she said casually. I forced my voice to stay steady. "We need to talk." She leaned against the doorway, arms crossed. "About what?" she asked, tone sharp, defensive. I gestured toward the bedroom. "About what I just saw." Her reaction wasn't guilt. It wasn't even regret. She rolled her eyes, sighed dramatically, and snapped, "Look, it's my body. I can sleep with whoever I want. Until we're married, I'm free." Her words cut deeper than anything else. I stared at her, waiting, hoping, for her to backtrack, to show the smallest flicker of remorse. But nothing. She stood there, smug and unrepentant. "You can't be serious," I whispered. "I am," she shot back. "You're overreacting. We're not married. I don't owe you anything. This is my life, and I'll live it how I want." That moment broke something inside me. I had been planning a life with her. I had imagined children, a home, growing old side by side. And yet here she was, acting as if her betrayal was normal, even justified. "You've been pushing me to marry you," I said coldly. "But how could I ever marry someone who cheats on me?" She shrugged, completely unbothered. "Marriage changes things. This wouldn't happen if we were married." Her twisted logic stunned me into silence. Did she truly believe a wedding ring would erase the fact that she had no respect for me, or for us? I stood up, grabbed my keys, and looked her straight in the eye. "I can't do this, Eva. I deserve better." Her confident facade cracked. For the first time, her voice softened. "Wait. You're really going to throw this away over one mistake?" "One mistake," I repeated bitterly. "A mistake is something you regret. You don't regret this. You made that clear." She didn't try to stop me. She just stood there, frozen, as I walked out the door. Driving away, I expected rage to consume me. I expected to break down. But instead, an odd sense of peace washed over me. Yes, I was shattered. Yes, I was angry. But more than anything, I felt free. Free from manipulation. Free from her casual cruelty. Free from the lie I had been living. I never went back. I left the apartment to her, blocked her number, and started over. It wasn't easy. The nights were long, filled with doubt and pain, wondering if I had made the right choice. But deep down I knew I had. Months later, friends told me Eva still thought I would return, that I'd eventually come to my senses and crawl back. What she never realized was that leaving her wasn't just about ending a relationship. It was about reclaiming my dignity, my worth, my strength.